Reviewing That Show. We here to review that show. And if you think we can, then we can still view that show. All the people be trying to view like us, but you know they can. It's Marty, and that's it.
Review that show, bitch!
What's her name? Maddie swears by that shit. Or is it fucking,
It was likely Maddie. She
Yashika.
told me to get it. Well, it might be both of them. But
Might be okay.
I know Maddie told me to get an edible last time I was going through this.
Yeah.
I don't like edibles.
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't dislike edibles. It's just like...
It's not my choice. It's not
Nah,
my first choice.
Because, like, what part of being high is I also like... I like smoking. I like the act of smoking. I like smoke. You know what I'm saying? And I like the high haze of that.
Ditto.
When you eat the food, you're eating and you're waiting and wondering if the high gonna kick in or when it's gonna kick in and all that bullshit. It's like,
if ever.
Right. And I don't know, it's funny to say about food, but I don't have the same fellowship or the same just vibe eating my weed than smoking my weed. So again, if you give me an edible, I'll eat that bitch. If you want to share an edible, we can split that bitch.
Right.
But like my first nor my second mind will go to
Smoking.
Let me go get an edible. I'm gonna go to smoking first. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So yeah. So when she said that, I was like, but the oil, like Jess had some of the oil, and that kind of helped a little bit at the time. But
Okay.
smoking is honestly the worst thing to do when you're having a tooth-mouth issue.
Yeah, I was working with somebody and they had a toothache, but like normally when I go over there to edit, he always rolling up like 2 or 3 of them while I'm at the computer. And that day he didn't roll up nothing. I was like, what's up? He's like, it's a toothache. He told me I can't smoke. It's only gonna make it worse. Like, all right, fair enough. I did not know that.
Yeah, I hear all that. I still be smoking.
Yeah, I know. That was my next line. I was like,
problem.
I don't know if I could have did that, bro.
Problem,
You know, I mean, maybe not as much.
yeah,
but
you gonna tell
I
me
would
down
definitely
when you
smoke.
said no smoking. Nah, I'm down, son.
I'm gonna need my midday toke, end of the night toke. I ain't gonna be able to sleep. So I need something.
Right, I need something to balance me out.
Well, shit, you know what? Maybe then I would do the edibles. If it was if it was painful, then I would do that.
If it was straight, yeah, straight pain. Like, you see how much pain I'm talking about?
This nigga's like, yo, I need like an 18-wheel on my head size pain for me not to
You
smoke.
beat my ass, bro.
You need a little bit more.
Okay, I gotta read this article later, but they talking about having 2 Batmans.
In the Batman movie or just in general out there?
In general, they talking about letting Robert. They plan process to let Robert Pattinson's Batman just exist in his own Batman world,
Sure.
and then have the Batman that deals with like Flash and the Justice League or whatever.
Still be Ben?
Well, Ben's only coming back for that one Flash movie, so it would be who Ben was, but they would recast Ben.
Oh.
And they say it's never been done before for them to have basically 2 Batmen in continuity, well, in film. I'm like, bro,
That don't make no sense. So, I don't, here's my thing. I always have issues believing certain things, like, because if one thing makes sense, then another thing makes sense. But, like, for me, if Ben Affleck doesn't want to do the role anymore, but somehow was convinced to do it again in a movie that, to my knowledge, hasn't even shot yet. Hasn't even begun shooting yet. So it's like, I feel like there is a scenario where you could maybe offer him the right thing, make some sort of deal that has nothing to do with DC. Maybe he can direct his passion project, whatever the next thing is. Give him finance, and he'll come back again.
I think he's doing this as a straight favor, like a goodbye to the whole situation.
Maybe.
Because what they want is someone to be another Batman.
Oh, they're looking for like multiple films kind of thing.
Responsibility to a degree. I don't think he's trying to get back into that swing of it. Because this person might be the Batman. Like, I don't know, they have ideas, I guess, but I feel like we talked about this on a previous podcast. Zack Snyder put him in a weird hole by making his Batman, because he is obsessed with The Dark Knight Returns, so old. You know what I mean?
Which one, Zack Snyder?
Yeah, he made
the comic.
Yeah, he loves the Dark Knight Returns comic.
It's not bad.
And I mean, yeah, but he loves the older Batman thing, and I'm like, dude, if you're starting a franchise, you don't start your franchise with Batman already being past his fucking prime, or you know what I mean, that deep in it. You know what I'm saying? You could at least like Robert Pattinson, he's gonna be like the year 2 Batman, you know what I mean? Fine. He might be too young for what y'all doing since y'all have established Wonder Woman, you've established Aquaman, and you're gonna be establishing a Flash. Fine. But I don't think going as old as Ben helps you out either, dog. Like, you was better off having a nigga that's in their age group. You know what I mean? Like Batman, Superman around the same, you know, position. Yeah. Like maybe a Batman that's been doing it for 7 or 8 years instead of 25. You know what I mean? Like, right. I'll take a 10-year tenured Batman mixing it up with Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and all them versus 25. I've been in this bitch for forever. Now the jokes is about how old I am. Like, no, that's not what's supposed to be happening. You hear me?
Right. I agree with you. That's not the experience I would want. But
for all that, wait for Robert Pattinson. Like, do the first movie and then do a flash forward.
I just feel like there was something that they completely understood about Batman, or at least their approach in Batman v Superman, because I thought he was awesome. I mean, granted, I don't know. I can't really speak to my love of Ben Affleck's performance of Bruce Wayne / Batman, but that fucking Save Martha action sequence made him fucking a Batman to me. Maybe not the Batman, maybe not my Batman, but a Batman
but
to me.
What you're saying, and Zack Snyder's whole run, that was 3 movies, bro. Yeah. You picking out, okay, that's not counting Man of Steel. That's it. Right. Batman vs Superman and Justice League.
It's 2, right? Okay.
Or 1.5.
Yeah.
You know.
Fair enough.
Either way it goes, you picking that one scene.
Yeah. And I'm hanging my hat on it.
And you ignoring all the times he straight up murdered a bunch of people in that movie.
No, not ignoring it, just making my peace with.
The only way that what you're saying makes peace for me is by omitting. Because the thing is, I like Ben Affleck's Batman. Like, a lot of people give him shit, and a lot of people love him. Because some people say he's epitome because he was like the exact size. Man, he was like 6'5". So especially BBS, when he really cared.
Yeah. But, yeah. Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I still stand by it, bro. Like, for a one-off situation, like, if you want to just make your Dark Knight Returns movie, fine. If you wanted to, you know, do like Elseworlds tell the older Batman, fine. But if you want to start this Justice League and start all these franchises, Batman should have been around the same age as Superman, you know, mid-30s, you know, like we could have done it. Because then we have wiggle room and places to go with him. Me hearing that you plan on recap, because I'm more excited hearing that Robert Pattinson's Batman was young, you know what I mean? Because then I'm like, we got ways to grow with this Batman. So when we see him by his 3rd or 4th movie, we're going to have some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
My thing is, maybe they should just wait, let these up, because that's the thing, it takes 2 to 3 years for any of these movies to come out any fucking way.
Yeah, probably longer now.
Bro, you could wait for the Robert Pattinson Batman to get more established before you did any kind of crossover work. Because look, technically, you still have the established Flash. Mm-hmm. Aquaman's only in the 2nd movie. Shazam is only in the 2nd movie. You're about to introduce Black Adam. You're about to introduce Static Shock and Batgirl. There's like a whole bunch of other projects are happening.
Is Static Shock getting a movie?
Michael B. Jordan's producing it, but they're trying to figure out
what it's going to be.
Yeah, they don't know if they want to make it a film. They can make it a series on HBO Max. Yeah. They have options, which, you know.
Oh, yeah, by the way, just a real quick side note. Finished Doom Patrol, and
I never finished it.
You never finished it?
I never finished Doom Patrol.
I think it was worth it. When I looked, I wasn't going to, and then I looked up that they are planning on doing a season 3
on HBO Max.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And just saying this, if they had, man, if DC Universe could have held out and just sort of whatever idea that they had when they created this show that sort of kind of encompassed and almost advertised the other programs on the show, on the network, like, it really would have worked out. Like, I feel like they needed just a little bit more time, but like a little bit
to make what work out? The network?
Yeah, the network, because like I'm telling you, like, Doom Patrol was so meta that it fucking made everything like sort of tie together in a really kind of interesting way. I don't know. For me, it did. But, you know, no, you disagree.
No. I agree. I didn't finish Doom Patrol.
Okay.
You feel me? I only saw the first 2/3 of the first season. And I always went back. I had no problem with it. I like Doom Patrol. I had no problem with Doom Patrol whatsoever. It's just I often get distracted in all the things that I'm watching, honestly.
But, it's a show that I stop and start all the time.
It's on my list to go back. I also want to finish Titans because that season 2 was a bit better than season 1. So it's like, you know, there's a bunch of things I have in the air. But the thing that I'm disagreeing with you on regarding saving the universe is, at its core, they didn't give a fuck about that universe in that manner. And that's why I'm saying
which the
powers that be did not give a fuck. Because to me, if they really wanted that universe to succeed from the very beginning, they'd have pulled whatever strings they had to pull, had all their DC material on that app.
Instead of playing that 1x1 game
or putting some on their other platform. They put some on HBO. Like they always knew HBO Max was coming. So my thing was this: if y'all want a DC universe to work, you have to make HBO Max all Warner Brothers things except the comic shit. And then make DC Universe its own app, not just some online shit. And I think it was an app on Xbox only or some bullshit, but it wasn't most other places. Fuck that.
It was limited.
Nah, son, you should have had a big rollout on all the apps, PlayStation, Xbox, Roku, everything. And
it's there now though, isn't it?
It's a fucking comic service now, which they probably should have been all. Yeah, now it's all comics. It's a comic service. It's like how Marvel Unlimited got theirs.
They basically just kind of cut out the visual.
They cut out the visual, and now it's all comics and shit. Okay. But my thing is, if they had all the animation, because that's the thing that people forget. Marvel killing a movie game, but no one fucks with DC TV game. From animation, I'm saying all
animated movies
TV
and stuff.
If you take the feature films out of it, you ain't fucking with DC TV game. So imagine if they had all the animated films, all the live action. Work whatever you gotta work out with the CW. Get all your live action shit. All your shit should have been there. That would have been a way bigger selling price. Then when you drop Max, you could have been like, hey, if you want our comic material, you gotta sign up for this for a discounted price. If you got Max, you get it for cheaper, or you can get it straight out. Dude, there's so many ways they could have played it if they really wanted the app to work. I don't feel like they wanted the app to work. I feel like it was a test for something else.
That's kind of, like, I felt like for the first, really all the shows to a certain extent was really experimental. Like, this may not work, but you guys got an idea, so just, run with it. And
Harley Quinn was a hit and they wasn't ready for it. Titans was a hit that they wasn't ready for. Doom Patrol was a hit that they wasn't ready for.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing, I still ain't watching on CW. People love the fucking Swamp Thing show.
They fucking love it.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And they didn't have the money, quote unquote, to continue. Swamp Things ended because they couldn't afford it, quote unquote.
But it had a complete first season.
One whole first season, and it didn't get greenlit for the second season because when you tell me you're a multi-millionaire, it's not that you couldn't afford it. You didn't want to put the money behind it because you didn't have faith in the audience. Right. Don't be surprised if this bitch take off on CW that you hear a fucking Swamp Thing season 2 magically get announced at some point because people like it.
I'm surprised we haven't heard it already, man. I know there was a huge not uproar. What's the Sounds of Joy. Well, Sounds of Joy when it was
to
CW.
Yeah, the backlash when they only had the one season.
Right.
They did. A lot of people love the fact
it came back, like it gave it hope.
Yeah. And I just watched the old school Swamp Thing on Sci-Fi Channel. That was one of my other shows.
The TV show? Mm-hmm. I as a kid or my youth loved Swamp Thing 2, the movie.
I ain't seen none of the movies, funny enough.
Oh, bro, I watched that second movie so many fucking times. Watch it. It is terrible.
No,
it's awful.
Yeah, all of it's kind of whack when you look back on Swamp Thing shit because the show wasn't really all that, but it was cool. You feel me? But
I enjoyed it.
I just don't have this natural interest. I don't know. As a kid, I think I just was like into watch anything comic book. But as an adult, like even seeing Swamp Thing pop up in other things that I watch or read, I don't really give a fuck. Like I just don't really give a fuck about Swamp Thing, bro.
Fair enough.
Honestly.
Yeah, I
though I respect them.
Yeah, here's the thing: is Swamp Thing, because I feel like Swamp Thing is jump ship from DC Universe or DC whatever. But if Swamp Thing isn't on DC Universe through HBO Max. Like it's one of the shows that I actually wanted to watch and catch up on, and it's not there. So it's like I'd have to go through other channels.
You gotta go through
CW to get it now, right?
Yeah, because that's the thing. The CW got they have their own streaming, so that's what they be wanting.
Yeah, it's something I think I'm gonna eventually get around to, especially if they greenlit a season 2 somehow. But
I gotta get Titans in me. I gotta get Doom Patrol in me. I gotta knock out Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I gotta knock out Cloak and Dagger.
Ooh, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., bro. You will not be disappointed. It was awesome.
I'll get to that one. You know what I mean? There's so many comic related things that I haven't gotten to. The Swamp Thing is like at the bottom of that list, bro. Like to be honest. And the only thing that's holding it up is the good word of mouth. That's the main thing that's got me like, all right, I'll give it a check.
And it's just not easily available to me too at the moment, so I'm just like it can wait. And then, but most of the things that you talked about, like I've been spending a lot of time streaming lately, so most of that stuff I've kind of caught up on. But I love to talk to you. You've seen all of Harley Quinn seasons 1 and 2, okay? So when you get to season 2 of Doom Patrol, there's somewhere midway through, I think, is where we got to talk. Because there's a moment that is fucking funny.
That's a nice little cliffhanger to make a nigga have to go watch Doom Patrol. Okay, Doom Patrol's so funnily quirky. That's the thing, son. But off the dump, when I saw this when I first saw this Harley Quinn partially to sci-fi, and it started coming on sci-fi, and I'm like, oh shit. DC Universe is doomed. And because around the same time that they did it at the same time. They let Harley Quinn debut on Sci-Fi before it came on HBO Max, and they let they announced that the next season of Doom Patrol would be on HBO Max.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And they didn't announce that about nothing else. They just said that for some random reason, Doom Patrol season whatever was gonna be on HBO Max. And I was like, that's what they're doing. And that was at a point where the universe didn't have all of the Batman series. There's so many key shit that they didn't have on that platform. That's let me know. They ain't give a fuck. So just to wrap all this up, the reason I gave you that side eye was you saying a bunch of great shit in a situation where it was never gonna be heard.
Yeah,
you made a great room and a shitty foundation of my house is about to get torn down any fucking way, dilapidated.
Back in the building, 1, 2, and you know what to do.
Shouts out to Coleman Domingo, dog. It's so wild that this man has been in the game for 30 years. And now this is like the best year of his career on some shit.
Is this, because I was thinking that, man. I was watching it again and I was just like, oh shit. This motherfucker, I'm trying to think of like 3 months that have gone by where I haven't seen something with you in it. Or seen some promotional thing with you in it. You know what I mean? It's like he's really out there. He's like what's the other Majors? Jonathan Majors, who keeps popping up and everything. Like both of these guys are, I don't know. I'm super excited to see the next thing that he does.
Well, see, Jonathan Majors is lucky enough to be one of the rare black actors that's not like in their 40s by the time they get the type of recognition they need to get. Because most times, like black act, how old is Jonathan Majors? I know he looks 40.
He's not 40, but he looks it.
He looks 60.
He plays one on TV.
Yeah,
my God, that was funny.
But truthfully, like, you know what I mean, Jonathan Majors, he really had the Cinderella story in ways. Now, of course, I don't know this man's journey. He most likely had to hustle, grind, and struggle. That's part of the artist situation. But what I'm saying is he got his degree, he got his master's, then he hustled for a minute, but he's still in his early 30s by the time that he's on, and that's amazing by comparison to a lot of black actors, man. Like, we be working in our 20s and our 30s, but to be on the type of projects, like he's about to be in Marvel, you know what I mean? That's a blessing. That's like, come on. That's the 2%, 1% of us that's like grinding in this industry. So hats off to Jonathan Major, but like Coleman Domingo's is way more akin to what happens to a lot of our greats.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like his presence. It's like, I feel like he's been around also too. Like he's been like you said, he's been grinding, and I'd actually like to go back and watch some of the stuff that he was maybe playing like bit parts in. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a fantastic rise, man. Fantastic rise.
I mean, I think it must feel that way when the rise comes. But I was thinking about this recently about how like when you grinding, you know what I mean, you just grinding, you just in it, and you know what I mean, you don't know when/if that light or that thing's gonna happen for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so if it pops, then you buck because you're like, oh shit, that's when it's a beautiful, fantastic ride. But some people still on that journey, and keeping your head up can be a hard thing. So I commend anybody that gets like 30, 40 years in the game because you didn't have to be. A lot of people just fall out, you know. Yeah,
that's a wild, man. That's a wild to grind at it, but yeah. But also too, he's super like talented. So it's like I'm kind of, the more we talk about it,
don't always mean anything. You already know like talent.
But that's why what I was gonna say is I'm interested to hear what his like journey through those years were. Yeah. Because you know what I'm saying. It's like we know he dope.
I mean, but that's the thing too. I'm just learning about the cat. Like I know, I'm just learning about it because I didn't catch Selma, and apparently he did.
Oh, you didn't see Selma?
I didn't see Selma.
All right. That was for me. That was like my first oh yeah, that guy, he keeps showing up a lot.
See, I haven't seen him. I went to his IMDb and saw, goddamn, this man been working since Ben. You heard me? But like, first time,
has he been in anything else notable?
He was in Walking Dead.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
And I'm not a Walking Dead fan. I just saw.
That's recent too, though. That's fairly recent.
Yeah, but I only knew he was on Walking Dead because my partner Mike Five, shouts out, is so in love with Walking Dead. I think he might have had it on background. I might have seen him and like, I recognized his face, but I still had not seen his. I had not seen his work until the Rue episode on Euphoria.
Oh shit! Really?
Well, really.
Well, before Euphoria, yeah, but that was like the real introduction to him for you.
Yep,
okay,
it's him on Euphoria.
Oh shit!
And then after I saw him on Euphoria, was so impressed. I did a deep dive and just happened on YouTube and started like just looking at like random shit.
I forget you can do that. Yeah, you can like look up people's
name,
name, demo reel, like scenes and clips and stuff. Yeah.
And he was on some series for a bit. Like, you know, he been working. He been doing the average working person in the game job. What I'm saying is, the average person don't blow. And I think this been a big year for him as far as recognition.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good year for him. I don't know. It feels weird saying this was a good year. But yeah.
I mean, look.
Right. But you know what I mean.
Some people rose in this bullshit, which is an amazing thing, dog.
But it's dope for him to have like so many like consecutive, beautiful performances. Like this one, Ma Rainey, and then we get that one episode of Euphoria, and it's like, yeah, this guy can churn them out.
I think it's beautiful that they all came out in that manner. Because that's the funny thing, too. You don't know what you're doing when it's going to come out. You feel me? Like,
that's my question, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
What's that?
Well, okay, so if you're in the mix and you've done like one or two movies and you do one that blows, it's like, is there some sort of machine in place that's like, oh, you know what? He just had this dope movie. We've got him in this thing. We were going to release it in March, but it wouldn't kill us to release it in January. Let's throw these things up so they're closer apart, or you know what I'm saying? We can ride the momentum of what he did here.
Depends. Like, I've seen both. I've seen it happen where an indie that wasn't even that was in like this happened. I saw it happen with Taraji. Like, Empire blew up, and there's this indie that my partner Jaron was in. It was like one of his first bookings.
Word.
That bitch was in chains for years. When she popped on there, now her face is popping, so it pushed the distribution for that indie to come out. And it was like some shit about tennis, some golf movie with her in there, some shit.
Okay.
And I looked at him like, damn, my nigga Jay look like a fucking baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how long ago it was. Like, bro, I did that shit like 6 years ago. Like, it's some crazy shit. So it can get something out of the fucking trenches. But a lot of times the shit just kind of be like luck of the draw. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, for instance, I got 3 projects coming out next year. Now, they were supposed to come this year.
Okay.
You feel me? But I think if the way depending upon how next year go, and let's say if I book other things, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's gonna look like, damn, bet you bought it in 2021 when it's really, bitch, I shot that in 2019. You know what I mean? So it's like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know when shit gonna land, but sometimes
it works out.
It works out. And it's serendipitous when it does, you know?
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
But it's cool. So I was reviewing that show, guys. We're in this motherfucker.
Welcome.
We're here to talk a little about Randy's Black Bottom and a bit of Wonder Woman 1984.
Yay.
But before that, I want everybody to go, oh God. I wonder how fun this show is going to be. The thing is,
I don't know.
We may have differing opinions on this movie, bro.
I think we may.
We might.
I mean, yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. I can't wait to get into it, man. To be honest with you. But yeah.
First off, shouts out to Showtime's Your Honor, starring Bryan Cranston.
Shout out to Bats for getting me into that show. Cause
did you start watching it?
Yeah, I watched Sunday when they had like 4 episodes because I'm a binger now. Yeah. I'm like, okay, that's enough for me to get started. And yeah, I thought when you showed it, I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off. You want
No, what you saying?
You showed us a piece. You showed us a piece of it when we were over here for the brainstorming session, and then
the greatest hits of episode 1.
Right. Yeah, the greatest hits. But I'm like, you didn't really skip through. Like, when I went back and watched it again, I was like, no, they really didn't give you all this information. You had to keep watching all the way through. Like, you were filling us in. Like, there's a scene where the guy goes to where his mom had passed, and you were filling us in on, like, well, this is what's going on here. This is why he's here, and da-da-da-da-da. But the show doesn't do that. like at all. I mean,
the show does.
It does, but much past. We're past the moment by the time we find out what was going on there.
Wouldn't you like assume that's what's happening? Because that's the thing. I just assumed that's what it was.
Not as quickly as you told it to us.
Well, I mean, when I watched it, I just assumed that's what it was. I'm like, what other reason is this white boy in the hood? You hear me? And at the same time, Walt running around in the grave. So I said, okay, must be a dead mama situation. Because like I said, I'm in this show, but I don't know much about anything beyond my episode.
Oh, wait. Okay, you are in it.
I'm in this joint.
Okay, word. I did not know that. Shit, I wish I wouldn't have known that now. I misunderstood. Okay, so I misunderstood then. I don't know if you want to cut this out or not.
No. Talk what you said.
Yeah, I did. Okay, so I misunderstood. I thought that you said you had auditioned for the part that the gang leader dude was. Am I wrong there?
Does that story sound familiar to you, Marty? Because I told you the story.
You told me that story before, right? Yeah. You have.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not tripping.
That story.
Okay, so I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wound up getting another role on the show.
Got it. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but here's the other thing. You kind of, if I may, I don't know how you're gonna take this. I don't know if you're gonna be real, come out of the bag on me. I don't know. But you kind of ruined him for me because I'm looking at him. And I'm just like, he's not bad at all. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, oh, this could have been Bats.
Yeah.
I prefer Bats. I think this should have been Bats. But I get it. I don't know what went down and why, when, where, how. But I do specifically, every time I see him and I'm like, oh shit. Even in the silhouette, I'm like, yeah, that could, yeah. Like I don't know. But
I can't.
Do you know if this cat is from New Orleans?
Nope.
He's not, or you don't know?
No, he's not from New Orleans.
That's okay. I get that. I get him trying, though. He's trying. No. He giving it his all. Don't believe me. But I know. It ain't that ain't it.
Nah, bro. He trying,
but everything else is so authentic, though.
He trying better than most are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think the hat goes to the kid from King Esther, who we didn't know was from Mississippi.
Yeah, he's gonna my dude LJ Scott. Yeah. We didn't record on video yet.
Oh, we okay.
I ain't gonna start to Wonder Woman. But like, yeah, my dude LJ Scott is the best pass for New Orleans ass accent nigga I've ever met. You hear me? But I'm like, no, son. I came real close to getting that role.
You know what episode you're in?
I believe I'm in episode 6.
Okay. 2 more.
And I'm like, yeah, man. And like I told you, that was a hard one for me because like I really wanted that joint. It's like a suspense thriller in New Orleans. And I really wanted that joint, son. So, and what's so funny is, I know off the strength of me coming so close to booking that role, that gave me a very, easy like pathway. Because that's the thing, though. I don't even recall necessarily even auditioning for the role I got. If I did, it's like they didn't do no callback. They just said you got that bitch. So I felt like it was a courtesy audition type shit because it was like if I read for it, it was something I was like, oh yeah, you're this character. And I was like, oh okay. And it's a smaller role, but I'm hoping that if this series keeps going, because my character does it's in one scene, but he does something that I feel like you could bring me back if you wanted. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
But
so is there a plan for another season? Like this is meant to be a series, because now watching it and fully understanding what's going on, I don't know if I want a season 2. I want all of this to be resolved in one. I don't want to go to 10 episodes and not get to the end of this.
What I know, it's a limited series.
Oh, okay.
But from what I also know from people that probably shouldn't have said certain shit to me, they're hoping for a 5-season order. So it's
not with this story though, right? It can't. Okay, never mind. I don't want to know.
We don't know. You feel me? Because that's the thing, though. One thing I've learned, I say this all the time. Writers they can come up with whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
And this is just a rumor because again, COVID makes everything different. So I don't worry about listening to this and be like, oh yeah, nigga, Bad said they're gonna have 5 seasons. No. That is not what's happening. That is not what's cleared. That is not what's approved. I just know somebody who said that if they had their way in a fantasy situation, they could hope for this to go that way. So this is I don't want anybody to be like, man, he on the show and he said the show gonna go. No. I'm just saying there's hopes that it can go beyond being a limited series, but right now they don't know where is that. Right now, I think what you're gonna get is them 10 eps. I think the story gonna close in a manner that seems closable. Okay. And then if they decide to go with more seasons, they're gonna just write their way out the fucking hole.
Okay. Cause it's I don't know where it could be. Anyway,
by the time we get to the last episode, we're gonna know if they're angling for another season because I just feel like there's a finite way this can go, and there's anything that's not the finite way this goes, then we know they're angling. That's how I feel.
Okay.
And I don't know anything beyond my episode. I don't know how this series ends. I don't know anything. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, as a viewer, because the thing too, I'm so happy that I'm a fan of the show. Sometimes I get shit that I'm not the biggest fan of. So it's just cool. I would watch this show if I wasn't in it.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Can I ask a question though, man? It's cool if you can't, but Bryan Cranston, who's awesome, kills it, I think, right?
Always.
But always kills. Yeah, I know, always kills it.
Cranston.
Right.
You can't not kill it.
Okay, so I kind of feel like I've already seen Bryan Cranston break bad. Mm-hmm. I would have maybe liked to see somebody else do this. He's not miscast or doing anything wrong. But for me, I would have found it maybe a little more interesting to see another actor take this turn versus this guy kind of doing it where I'm like, oh, I know you're gonna do it, Walt. I mean, Your Honor. You know what I'm saying?
I call this nigga Walt up and down. He Walt forever. Michael Desiato. Fuck that. You Walt. Every time I'm talking to him, Walt, and every time he's doing that conniving ass Walt ass shit, I'm like, there go Walt.
I'm doing this for you with all of my being.
But my thing is,
say it's for your family. Say it.
I would love to see another amazing actor take on this situation.
Yeah.
And you know my ass, it'd be great if it was a black actor. Imagine if Jeffrey Wright was Your Honor, and we had a whole situation like that. You hear me with Jeffrey Wright just like going left. Or even Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh man, don't give me that.
Making him like lately. They love making Giancarlo the villain of things, or straight-laced things. Like he's getting kind of starting to be typecast in that stuffy ass manner. And I think it'd be a cool thing to get Giancarlo on some human, as he's just somebody's dad.
I'd like to, or somebody fucking sloppy for once.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Just so who doesn't tuck their shirt all the way in anything. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just always so well put together and so pre-calculated
and it's not. I don't want to say it's not human because he brings humanity to all his roles.
Right.
What I'm saying is we haven't had reason to have empathy for anyone that Giancarlo has played in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
You feel me? In a while, like maybe in that second season of Westworld when he wasn't the same person or something. I don't know, but
I forgot he was in Westworld.
But like, no, what thing? It was a cameo or some shit.
Yeah.
But I like once again, I also do like seeing Bryan Cranston do this because even though we watch Walt break bad, it's still a different character to me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like Walt was really a fucking square nerd. Like, you know what I mean? He didn't have balls no more. He just was like midlife crisis, and we watched that motherfucker get out their shell, and it was a very boss. Yeah, and that was its own thing. We're watching somebody. He's for all intents and purposes a confident, competent person. You know what I mean? But now he's just put in a position where I gotta protect my son. You know what I mean? So that makes everything that he does just so left, and
the son is just. Really, like if we're trying to get rid of evidence and he's like brushing away fingerprints and footsteps and stuff, the son is right behind him putting the same fucking prints and footprints right back where they were. I mean, like everything that he does, he fucks up, and it's just like, well, at some point that's gonna come to a head.
I hate that guy.
The kid?
Yes, I keep calling this the white privilege horror show because that's what this fucking show is. And we probably talked about Your Honor on FlyWithBats. I don't care. I'm a fan of Your Honor right now, but I hate that fucking kid, and he just sucks, man.
He does.
He sucks. He's entitled. He coming at the teacher that he's smashing. Spoiler alert, guys. He coming at the teacher that he's smashing, and like she say, don't tell me this. He tell her. Then they all on school ground. She like keep your cool, nigga. He ain't keeping his motherfucking cool.
But he's not even like under normal circumstances. Granted, he's under a ton of stress right now. But even under normal circumstances, he's not keeping his shit together. Man, I mean, you're fucking her. Keep your shit together, dude.
Keep your shit together, bro. Then even with the shit with Walt with his dad, he's like, I don't know everything, bitch, because you can't handle shit. There's little that you do know you about to fucking upend us. So if I tell you more information, don't get mad like Walt told that boy. Yes. Well, the fuck I tell you is what the fuck it is.
That he ate like a bad luck, breakfast burrito that day, dude. Because he's just had the worst of the luck, at going forward. Like he's fucking shit up by not even knowing it. Yeah. Like getting all of the detective
both of them, though.
And the grandmother. The
kid and Walt just fucking. I mean, the kid lost inhaling shit with his goof ass. The kid now wants to met up with Rocco's sister. And we already know where that's about to go. And I'm like, bro, leave them people alone. He gonna fuck his sister.
No.
Yes, he will. I don't know anything. This is not me spoiling anything, but I'm just saying that's where this goes. He's in a relationship that's not proper for him. So what do shows like this do? They match him up with somebody his own age that's gonna create this weird ass triangle with him, the sister, and the girl his own age. And he's
in a dark place. She's in a place of questioning mortality and shit.
Come on. And and it's both for chicks that he shouldn't be with. So that's drama. So it's like, my guy, I see that trajectory is gonna get twisted. But like, my dude, and then we got Walt as, you know what I mean, he got the detective who's overly inquisitive. And it's to the point of...
Yeah, I'm like, why the fuck would you call her... Like, I'm trying to remember why he even brought her into the mix to begin with.
Yeah, I remember he brought the detective and the lead, his former student, a lawyer, because at the time his plan was to turn his son in. So he thought, okay, I'm gonna have a detective that I'm cool with, and I'm gonna have my main fucking lawyer, so we good. So then when he decided not to bring him in, now you gotta make up shit to tell them. But again, your bitch stupidest thing was, don't put your car stolen until you know your car is gone. It's your fault that Kofi met the fake that Kofi met, you motherfucker.
I'm not gonna lie, G. I kind of hit her, bro. I was like, oh, you really fucking did. I'm like, that's not him. I told myself for like 3 minutes as the episode went on, that's not him. Mm-hmm. That's not him, bro. They wouldn't do that. Yeah. And they sure the fuck did, boy.
And the actor killed it as that character. I got to big up him. Good. Like, he killed it. He was so likable, charming. He made you feel for him. It was like, bro, and it's short time we had with him.
Okay, I don't remember if we watched that episode with you, but there's an episode where he gets arrested and then he has to talk to Braxton Hartnebrig to get out. Yeah, and it's like I was like, oh,
he was running.
He's dope. Yeah, it's like you're not as like you're a little more savvy than you let on. I dig that. Yeah, well,
because there's no reason for us to never think he was savvy when you think about it. He just you hear me? It just was like...
I mean, he gives off like youthful deer in headlights, which kind of to me makes me feel like, okay, you're not in control of quite everything, but you got
deep ass water. Like, you thinking I'm just bringing a car to the scrapyard and you get pulled over, you get hit with a fucking crime that you did not commit. I mean, like a lot.
And you have a GPS to the scrapyard?
I mean, he didn't know where it was, bro.
Okay.
Cause you gotta think, nigga, Lil Mo hit him up and was like, "Hey, you gotta go on this mission." That don't mean that's what the fuck he do.
Oh, right, he not the get rid of car guy. That's how he does this all the time. Right,
to get up Lil Mo, and Lil Mo gave him the mission. It was like, well, you gotta do this. So he just did the mission. Like that man was really wrong place, wrong time, full blown.
Pretty much. I kind of felt bad for like the mom and the family left behind, and how boy came and fucked with the little brother with the baseball and shit. That whole conversation.
Walt, why'd you leave the baseball? The baseball was your son's. Why'd you leave the baseball with these motherfuckers? I feel like they got so many little loose ends, and I be looking at like, okay, Walt.
This is a whole there's like 6 or 7 different ways this could come back. The thing that I want to know the most, here's the thing, this is the $1 million question for me. Who's in the black SUV?
I don't know yet.
I know, right. But that's what I want to know. I want to know where
might be Lil Mo, but I think we saw Lil Mo car, and it wasn't the black truck, because we've seen him in his car a couple of times. So no, Lil Mo don't drive a black truck.
I mean, unless he drives it at night.
But we are about to meet a new character, because in the preview, like we see his boss, which is some woman. It looked like in the trailer.
Oh, okay, I didn't see the trailer.
Yeah, they show him walking along this lady, and it looked like she about to meet her. Because the most interesting thing is all this shit with Walt and his son. Then started a war between the Desire gang and the Mafia. So that's about to come to a fucking head. And then the Mafia think it was a hit because Kofi was part of the Desire gang. Because, the Mafia dude, Carlo Baxter, you know what I mean? He beat the shit and paralyzed one of their people. So they thinking the motherfucker's hitting back. So it's like, this fucking web.
Oh, okay. I just caught that. Yeah. Oh, that's what they're talking about. Because I'm like, this show does not fucking hold your hand. Mm-hmm. I'm like, they're talking about a fight or some shit that happened. And I'm just like, what fucking fight? And when? Okay, all right, cool. I'll just go with it.
I've watched these episodes more than once, so I'm sad with you, right?
Okay, word.
They bring him up before you realize it, dog. Because even in the courthouse, they're like, man, Carlo, man, she beat up them. They're like, they see this shit. Like, it's really well written, and you can tell on the rewatch because there's certain things that we thought you would think is innocuous, ain't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you hear me? So when you rewatch it, it catches you different because now you know more shit. So now you're like, oh, that's what the fuck they talking about. It's interesting because it took me the second watch to catch the mob cop, like the cop that's in his pocket and shit. Like he come up earlier than you realize. It's all interesting.
Oh, okay.
But like
if I do people's names, I may be able to follow it just a little bit.
They don't give many names. Now, one thing that I love is I see a lot of my people from New Orleans in this show, man. My girl.
Yeah, it feels real authentic.
Yeah, my girl Stacey Adams. She was Stacey Adams. Her last name is Adams. It's Stacey Davis.
Oh, I was like, that's a dope name. I feel like I've heard it before. Okay, but yeah,
my girl Stacey Davis. She was the lady that was working at the restaurant that got the alibi off of talking about the shotgun houses.
Yes.
My dude Jaron Mitchell. He played the lawyer in the first episode. That was with the cop. The cop was
Jaron
was on trial.
Jaron from Lovebirds.
Yeah, Jaron.
He was
who?
Black
lawyer.
Wait, and what's? I'm sorry.
It's the first time we see.
I feel like I would have recognized him when I seen him this time. By this point, but
I'm gonna come back to that in a second.
Okay, I'm sorry. Gotcha.
Who else in there? This guy Michael Santos. I was in a play with him. He was the cop that was like, "Oh, you remember me with underwear? He from here. He the cop."
Oh, the white guy. Yeah.
Took the piss and the stupid ass.
This cop needs to piss.
Yeah, and the stupid's coming up. I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up, kid. Stop lying to cops. Shut up. Just stop saying things. Who else from New Orleans? Oh, my dude Sam Malone. He just was the in the jail nigga that was looking out for Kofi, man. That was opening up the bird and shit. And was giving him all that game. That's me and him was like we was in Night War Justice together.
Oh, word.
That's my dude, Sam, man. He booked a lot of shit slick side, Sam Malone. So I think who else I seen? Chris Jean.
From the I don't know. Sorry.
Ike who?
Ike, I don't even know the dude last thing. Ike was in he was in the scene where your boy Whitlock is rousing up the barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
He like one of the first dudes in the back was like, yeah, something. He says like, I want gin chili on something. And he goes, yeah. And then I
I had a friend that was an extra. I forgot his name, but I saw him in that same scene sitting around. And I was like, oh, it's my boy, what you call it? I was gonna play with him too, and he was in with that same scene. It was funny bringing that scene up, but I didn't want to say his name because I remember his name.
I only know, like I know him and Pat. My cousin knows him, and I met him through him. Like I knew him. Like he used to be a waiter like downtown and stuff, and then like he got on Treme and then like American Horror Story, and he's just kind of been like moving along and doing stuff. Yeah, it's just like that wasn't even a plan, but it just kind of happened for him. So, but I remember seeing him, and I was just like the whole thing just feels real authentic. It's like I feel like they're trying really genuinely hard to make it give it a New Orleans feel.
I mean,
they still have him saying New Orleans, which I can't.
Well, not everybody, just some people suck.
Come on, your boy's running for mayor, man. I don't know. I guess
Mayor
would say New Orleans.
Because the mob lady didn't say New Orleans. She said New Orleans. And I looked at Devin and said, oh, she said it right. Good job.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, it's not everybody.
It's not it. Yeah, okay.
But my dude, Marcus, he worked on set, and he was saying that they were really, the writers and everybody were really trying to be purposeful about that. And even the dude that played the role that I didn't get, like he was like, one cool thing about him is he's nothing like that person. He's really acting and like he's trying, and I gotta give him that. He's trying.
Yeah. And, not taking
And oftentimes if I want like if I didn't get a role and I see the motherfucker that got it, then then I judge how I feel about what losing out necessarily on it. I fuck with what he's doing, and I see why I didn't get it.
Okay.
One. I remember like the direction I went with him, I gave him a sinister angle, but I also gave him a somewhat like this charm about him. You feel me? I know I smiled once or twice. This nigga don't smile. This nigga is just pure sinister.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things of where it's like, sinister I wish I would have known that because, come on, I done so many of these fucking roles. I knew I could do that. You feel me? It's one of those things of like, but in the back of my mind is when I get some of these roles, I just want to bring something more to them than just one. Not saying he's one note, but then just the expected. And sometimes that works for me, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not saying that's why I didn't get the role, but in seeing what he does, I did maybe 75% of that, and I had other things with my shit too. You feel me? And I still got close because again, they brought me in for the table read his shit because he couldn't make it in town, but they thought I had a good read. But another thing besides style or whatever, a preference I should say, is at the time especially, I looked too much like Kofi. If we talking tight, dark skin. I was slimmer then. I had the bush skin. I look now. You feel me?
All right.
I looked about 2 years ago.
Oh, this was 2 years ago?
I shot this in at least mid 2019.
God damn. I was about to say, because like...
Yeah, I should say a year and a half ago. It's like when I first started working out.
It has been a while, dog. No,
I remember, right. But you got to take this in too. And I think of it probably 2 years ago is because when I auditioned for it is before we shot it. You know what I mean? So I might audition for it. Yeah. So but either way it go, if I'm casting, I ain't going to want the main gangster nigga that kind of look like... They have a cool contrast. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Me and him wouldn't have that much of a contrast if you just looked at our types to a degree. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like I'm just spitballing. If I was casting while I'm watching the final product, again when you casting, man, you got preference on the chemistry. Like him and the kid you already see a specific type of relationship that's about to be developing a little more than Kofi's brother.
Yeah.
And
okay.
And you know what I mean? I'm not the person telling the story, so whoever telling the story, dog, they probably love those contrasts. And
right.
You know what I mean? I'm digging it already, so it's like I have no ill will, I have no qualms. Plus, I still got a position in this motherfucker, so there's nothing even to be mad about.
Right. No, word. I didn't even realize that last tidbit about it. So yeah, that's cool. I not to take anything away from him, but I with all the authenticity,
boy to get some shit.
With the authenticity that they have it, that sort of seems.
Even if I didn't get the role, if I would have saw one of my partners or somebody I knew from New Orleans being the leader of a New Orleans gang, I'd have been like, man, one of us got that shine, because that go back to the point I wanted to come back to. And shout out to my dude is also he plays a guard. Oh God.
At the prison?
Yeah, man. Why is my dude name escaping me? I was looking at his face a second ago. I interviewed this man on Theo, my dude Theo.
You want to save Kofi at the end? Which one is he?
He just bring Kofi to his cell, bro.
Oh, okay.
and he's also the one. No, he ain't the one. Oh, I know the one who saved Kofi at the end for me too. That's Escalante.
Okay, I thought I'd seen him before.
He was also in Django.
That's where I know him from.
He was in Django.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
He was in the Mandingo fights.
Yes, that's Escalante.
I remember him. Yeah.
But my dude Theo was the guard. But I'm seeing so many people I know in the bitch. I'm buck.
He didn't want to come walk up to him and tell him that's I know. Yeah, okay, I got you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm buck to see people I know getting some shine. But one thing that's also and my girl Trinice was the first one of the coroners. She was a black lady. She had short hair, and she was a coroner in the last episode.
Okay.
And she had one line in, but one thing I'm hoping is just coincidence that's happening with my people that have like maybe one or two lines in this is they aren't focused. They might give them one good shot of their face, and then it's like they don't really show their face too good. They focus on somebody else, and it might just be being a stickler, right? Because I know it's with Theo, because I see Theo, and then I say, okay, I don't see him. They put him out the focus, and then it's like, oh, there you go, but then he's out the focus again. And when my dude Jaren,
quick.
They showed Jaren right fast, and they made everything about the cop. They showed Jaren say something, and then everything else was you hearing Jaren's voice with the cop.
That's
and then they gave Jaren a reaction shot, and then right back to Walt, and everything was about Walt. So it was like, and then my girl Stacy got some good love. Escalante got a straight shot. But it's like, shout out to my dude Tony was also, and then my dude Tony was one of the, Antonio McGill, he was one of the guards that had Kofi in the shit. Like, I'm peeping buku people, so I'm just see. But I'm just wishing, and that's why I'm nervous about my own scene. I'm like, man, if they pull some shit where you don't see my face, but you hear my voice, I would be so mad, bro. I would be so mad, because I've seen it happen to these 3 or 4 of my people.
I feel you,
Sam Malone got the best screen time of all the times, man, so. I got hope.
He's the dude with the pigeon and stuff.
Pigeon.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. When he's got a nice. Yeah, he got it. That was a nice. He had a nice moment. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I got the minute. Okay, so the minute I realized this show was I don't know, it's just a little detail, and I know it may need be minute or something, but there's they're at the this is probably one of the recent. Yeah, I think this was episode 4 where they're having They said first he invited them to a shrimp boil, which I guess it was a shrimp boil. It was shrimp. Okay, so they have a shrimp boil or whatever, and I'm thinking crawfish in my head, but it's shrimp. But I know when you do like a shrimp boil, you peeling shrimp and you eating it and that shit is messy as a motherfucker. So if somebody hands you something, you can't just take it, else whatever when you give it back to them, all that shrimp and all that stuff is gonna be on it, and the smell and all that shit, you'll never be able to get rid of it. So at one point, your boy goes and grabs his photos or some stuff, and everybody was like, "Oh, I can't touch it now. Let me wipe my hands and stuff like that." I was like, "Yeah, that's right," because that's how you. I don't know, something's real small and stupid, I guess. But I was like, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it not being a crawfish boil.
Okay, that's true.
I actually, I don't know, now that I say it out loud, maybe I would have appreciated that more. I don't know.
I'm just saying, I hate to ruin a piece of it for you, because me and Devin laughed.
No.
Me and Devin laughed at one part.
What happened?
When Lee popped up, the lawyer chick popped up or whatever, and Walt was like, "You come in, you can eat with us or whatever."
Yeah.
And, shouts out to the lady that played Walt's mother-in-law. She's from here as well.
Oh, is she here from here?
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love her.
She's
She's
Out
and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
wait.
She was with Lakeith.
Margot, she was with Lakeith. That was
That's not the same person. I believe that's the same person.
Margot Martindale, I think her name is.
I don't remember his lady's name. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let me go look
this
up.
All right, fair enough.
But
she is from here though. That actress is from here.
Okay, I might be getting her mixed up with this other white lady.
Oh, okay.
I've lost my thought. What you was about to say? I'm gonna come back.
I don't know. You were telling me about the scene.
He gave her forks.
He gave her forks. When did he give her a fork?
He put a fork next to her plate.
And when she came to sit down.
And we like, what the fuck he gave her forks for when they eat boiled shrimp?
Did Bryan Cranston give her the fork?
Yes, bro.
Okay, let's just say my man was flustered.
I'm sorry. I got the lady mixed up. This is not who I thought it was.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, but she do get a lot of shit. I do like that lady. That lady be killing it.
Yeah, I like her too. She's dope.
I love the Mob family. Oh my god.
My family is fucking
They are.
They are definitely scary and love each and every one of them.
Kill your whole family.
Hell yeah! After you're dead.
Mob shit, boy.
After you're dead.
Go ahead, though. What you saying? Oh,
but yeah, they're all very scary and stuff. And I forget the guy who plays the father. He's in everything.
Jimmy Baxter. I don't know his actor name, but Jimmy Baxter.
Jimmy Baxter, right? He always plays like he's like this character actor who
he can't be a good guy ever.
Men in Black 3?
He was in Men in Black 3 doing what?
He was the guy. Was it 3? Which one does he go back in time? That's 3. Okay, yeah.
That's when you have that amazing Tommy Lee impression.
Josh Brolin. Yeah. He's in that. That's the one time. Actually, really, really light and fun. But yeah, he can't play a good guy. He can't play a good guy any other time.
Bro, this man has not committed any physical acts of violence, and I'm still so afraid of his character. He just exudes sinister. When he beat up a bird cage, what the fuck? No, we have not seen him do necessarily anything directly, but he makes the best threats. That boy said on TV, "Oh, you will be found." He said to the guards that had his son, "You have mothers."
You all have mothers, don't you? Are they still alive? You want to keep it that way?
Scary.
Like, yeah.
His wife's scary and Carlo's scary, dog.
He's scary, dude, but like he's the last couple times I've seen him play a character, he's been like sort of this neutered person or whatever, who's under someone else's thumb.
I don't think I'm not Joaquin Phoenix. Look at you.
Wait, what happened?
I call him not Joaquin.
Not Joaquin Phoenix.
He's evil Joaquin.
He looks like Joaquin Phoenix.
He's like evil Joaquin. Like
okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay. He did play. Never mind. Let's not. Let me try to stay on topic here. He always plays these neutered characters, and here, in the beginning, it seems like he's just as ferocious and not that. But the more it goes on, it's like, yeah, no, he really is neutered, and he's like grasping for power here. And that last moment where he does kill the family. Oh, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. Where he does kill the family is sort of blowing up a dead horse. I mean, everyone there is devastated. No one will be the same again. And on top of that, you left one alive.
Well, he didn't know that.
That was the mistake. No, he didn't know that, right?
I feel like they're telling a fine line of you could take it as him being neutered, or was it just him reacting to trauma and really trying to take his time in what his moves were? Because that's what I feel like, because the thing is, by him being Lady Macbeth, by his woman, son, he made hasty moves, and they're all the wrong ones.
I mean, but his moves were after the fact though. That was to make him feel better.
But my point was he was on some let me chill, let me mourn, and we're gonna wait for the DNA results on this asthma this asthma pump because that's still in the air too.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's what he was on, and his wife was on. No, let's do something now. I know in their positions that makes sense because there's nowhere in hell they're thinking that a judge's son did this. So of course they're just mourning and they're grasping at what they can. Agreed. So I understand where the wife is coming from. But Agreed. I also understand where he was coming from, where his first mind wasn't to just like lash out. Now I do understand, I see the dude's angle that you mean because you can see like how his wife just like dressed him down and shit and how
and the kid is and like he's supposed to have I'm sorry,
No, what you saying?
No, you're right too. That's another thing too. That he took it out on the bird. But like and that his like he has this connection with his daughter, but he can't get her to listen to him either. Like he can't
he gets in line though.
Does he?
I think he do. She ain't say shit. Her smart ass ain't say a word afterwards.
She was trying to get the fuck out of there.
I bet you would.
Like but not because she didn't want to listen. Because like that shit was awful. What did she tell him? She said something terrible, or did he say something terrible?
He said some shit to her. She shut the whole fuck up. Because he was trying to be nice. You can see they have that daddy-daughter connection, but she was being
right. I think we're talking. So you're talking about in the scene where the mother goes away to heat up the soup, and he's like, "You better fucking listen to me." Yeah. He slams the table.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I agree with that.
Yeah.
The scene that follows, or a little further down the line, where she's about to go to the memorial service, and she's like, "I'll take an Uber," and I'm like, "No, you're gonna go with him." And then the mother says some fucking like cold shit.
Oh, that's when she tells him, you got the motorcycle.
Yeah, but why don't you just get her a motorcycle?
Why don't you just get her a motorcycle?
Why don't you just get her a motorcycle? Oh my God.
It was so fucked.
I was like, you know what? Let him drive me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she really didn't want to listen in that moment either. But like, if her mom hadn't said that would have been another fight.
But I don't think that's on him. That's on the mom being.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But many just dynamics are going on with that family. It's ridiculous. I'm not saying I don't see where you're coming from. I'm just saying there might be some of that and some other shit too because
fair enough.
I feel like it's a little mix. It's a little mixture.
Lots
going on with them, dog. Because still, again, they just did the most horrendous shit. The last episode, so we gonna have a lot of ways to go with this one.
This is kind of rough, man, because I wanted to. I said because I had 4 episodes, which I took my time with over like 2 days watching. I maybe want to have a couple more before I just jump in. I do want to know what happens. So I'm not gonna lie to you. They do have me wanting to click on the next one, but there's nothing there.
No next one.
So I mean, can I wait a week? I don't know. I don't really have anything on my list to watch. So I guess. I don't know. I guess they got me week to week, just like Power, you bastards.
Sunday has gotten fun now because Power 2 has been pretty freaking good.
You been digging it now? Oh, yeah! My nigga, yes!
Now, fuck that male professor. He needs to get murdered. I hate his character. He's the Tyreek show. But
he's such a bitch,
I hate
man.
this nigga, bro.
Talk about neutered.
Both suck. Both the professors suck.
In different ways. Yeah, right. Okay, agreed. Yes.
The acting isn't bad or anything. I'm just saying they fucking those characters
are horrible people. They're not good.
God,
they're not good.
Suck, bro.
They're really not good.
Oh God, I need them gone. I find everybody else intriguing, boy. Now your boy Wood McClain is Kane. I'm fucking with him in this hard up. Like
I'm like, y'all left this man no choice. At some point, somebody's getting the fuck knocked out.
I had mixed feelings about him as Bobby. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
He did certain things Bobby well, and certain things was just cool to me that was like, some things felt like imitation and some things felt real for me when it was Bobby.
Okay, I got
and some of the imitation didn't feel as clean as a glove fit as the real Bobby Brown. And some actors like the dude who just played Elvis. So they got so many people that when they ain't when they embody a nigga, they embody that nigga. You feel me? You don't see no difference. And then some people are Tupac. And no, he's not Tupac though. Wood ain't Tupac though. That's my scale. If we going from Tupac to Ray.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, fair enough.
That's what we do.
That's the lowest scale.
Agreed. Yeah.
Agreed.
What I'm saying is I felt like Wood had natural talent, natural charm, natural charisma, but it's hard for anybody. First big roll out the gate is playing someone else.
That's his first role.
that dude, he a YouTube cat. Like he was like hustling and doing the YouTube thing, so you could find skits, and he was going viral and shit. Okay. But like he even said himself, he's a dancer first and foremost. He wasn't acting like talking about it. You know what I mean?
Word.
Like he just was starting. So that's really his first claim to fame, his first really big role of any sort. You have to be someone else. So no, I give him so much respect. But it was like it was one of those. Okay, you did that, but what else can you do? Type things. Mm-hmm. I fuck with him on this. Like I fuck with like I see that character, the hurt. I see the layers. Like it's nice what they doing with Kane, and he's the Kanan of the show. You know, we got all these mirrors all throughout this situation.
It's like this is gonna like as they say, your children are doomed to repeat the. I don't know. I can't remember how to
mixed ass ways. Because Tariq got 3 women. He got 3 women to deal with, not just 2.
Yeah, I thought
it was easy. We thought it was okay. So the little Tasha is Mary J. daughter, and we got Lil Angela is the one at school.
Wait, you think Tasha is?
But no, now Tasha is red.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, Tasha's red.
Tasha's red. But she stepped up. Remember, she wasn't here for like about buku episodes.
Right, true. She just showed up.
Like she literally just showed up. 1 or 2, and then she disappeared for like 4 or 5 episodes.
Was she even in that episode? That was the first time we saw her? Or was that like a flashback?
No, in the early season of this, when the season first started, she wasn't in episode 1 because she did.
I do remember seeing her.
Yeah, she was in episode either 1 or 2, and he played her. He got his lick back for getting
right.
You know, and then we see her again until like recently. So I'm saying, so when people was checking out, they making their own little memes. They would have. Like the dark skin chick is the new Tasha, they'll have your girl is Angela.
She was, yeah.
That's what it felt like. But then that scene with them two where she looked right through his ass. She's like, oh no, you are a monster. We both are. I see you, I was like, ooh, Tariq. I don't know who to root for at this point. Cause,
no, light skin right there with the braids. Oh, that's the one right there. I'm sorry.
She sees you.
She sees you. That's the one right there. I forget what I was talking about.
We were talking about the mirrors of Ghost. And
that everything.
Baby Ghost.
Yeah, everything just kind of okay. No, there was something else I wanted to say about it. I can't remember. Ah, fuck.
All the women.
We were talking about Woody though. It was something about
like he's Kanan.
He's
Kanan.
Oh, it's gone.
He's the Kanan of this show.
Yeah.
And the layers that they've given him and the dynamic with that whole family.
That's what I was saying. Tariq is the weatherman. Because it's raining bitches.
Yes, he get like, bro.
That's what it was. That's what I wanted to say. I couldn't remember what it was.
Like,
but yeah.
You see him in these situations with all 3, and it's like, what you do? Whoa, Tariq.
This is exactly. I mean, I'm kind of at a point now where this is exactly what I wanted. Now, granted, it was a shitty break. It was just a shitty episode to take a break on. I don't think it was a shitty episode per se, even though it's one of my least favorites, but it's because that was left as the cliffhanger. But otherwise, man, I've kind of dug every step of the way here,
but
dude.
He's doing that power shit.
Yeah.
If you notice, like, after every break, it just turn up.
Yeah, everything go, boom, right.
They always do that. It'd be like a cooler setup situation, and they get a cliffhanger, and people be mixed. Some people be like, I'm digging it. Some people be like, oh, this shit boring. I see it almost every season, and then they come back from that break, and they just hit you every time with every episode.
Yeah, and I think so. Also, like Power had a formula of we're gonna write them into this huge dilemma, and then they're always gonna figure out a way to get out of it. Mm-hmm. Mostly unscathed for the earlier parts of the season, or for the earlier seasons, and then later on bodies start dropping, and we actually start losing main characters and people that we've come to care about. So I feel like if we're going by the Power formula, which Power kind of does. He's in a situation now where he's confessed and it's on tape, and it's like we've written him into a corner. Mm-hmm. And as we see in the trailer, he got a dynamite lawyer, and also we've seen the trailer where this nigga is literally dressed like fucking Jadena as the devil, sitting in the courtroom. Yep. So very classic man. And no, I'm here for it too. And it's like I feel like that's what's gonna happen probably for the first season. Like he's in a corner, and they're gonna figure out a way to get him out of it. And it's like,
and that bitch ass teacher who's writing his life story on some.
Oh, that motherfucker! Shit. Yeah, he's gonna die. You know what? You were right.
Kill him off.
Here's the thing. if that motherfucker keeps that stupid white shit, like that's some white shit to do. Like, what the fuck? You gonna follow the drug dealers and keep notes and take, like, who the fuck does that?
And why does he think Tariq smashing no girl? What about Tariq makes him feel like Tariq will be fucking her?
Oh
they
my!
Have none of that energy.
They have, yeah. They don't really have any chemistry. It's straight insecure man shit there. Bro. He does. He's the worst. He's the absolute worst. God. But yeah. Oh fuck. I had another one. I forgot. It's gone. But anyway, Power is awesome.
Like season 1,
Power is awesome.
Some of these other characters, I'm curious. Like, you know, there's the main people, of course. You know what I mean? We wonder where they're gonna go. Mm-hmm. But like the new Tommy, white boy. How dark are they going to make him go? Because to keep up with Tariq and what Tariq's getting into, if he going to be that nigga Tommy, he going to start leveling up a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like he's eventually going to go dark, but I feel like he's going to be he's always the one who's going to, his role will be to bring fun to the drug dealing that they do in this portion of the series. Like, he's always getting, yeah, we getting that shit, bro. Yeah, he's always gonna have that energy for a little.
As I'm saying, I feel like something tragic gonna happen, and they gonna go left with that cat, bro.
They could write something where his brother does something stupid, which he undoubtedly will.
I don't know what his brother gonna do, which he most likely will do something because they didn't introduce that character for no fucking reason. But I stand by, like, some going like they gonna do something with that cat. I'm wondering what's gonna happen with the girl because the thing is, I'm not too sure which one Tariq is leaning towards. Like, I feel like he's obviously using Mary J. daughter. He don't seem to like her for real.
Yeah.
But he thinks he's using Red, but I think he kind of like her, bro. Like,
oh yeah,
you know
yeah, definitely.
And then there's the Spanish chick at his school that's like the new Angela and shit. And I'm curious.
She's number 3.
But sure. No, but I think he like her though. But what I'm saying is, she's the one I'm more interested in seeing, find out about his dark side. Because, you know what I mean, Maul with the braids, she already see it. The other one's already in the gangster shit. That's the one he's trying to keep away from that. So it's going to be interesting once he start finding out, no, that Tariq a gangster. You know, like, think you're dealing with just some boy. No, that boy's a gangster.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay. So what I found interesting about this is that, or at least why I've enjoyed every step of the journey, is because you get to kind of discover how dark, like, Tariq is or is going to go.
Or how, isn't.
Or isn't, right, or isn't. Yeah, like, what's his way versus, like, we know Ghost probably would have killed her before she got the chance to sit on the couch.
That's the point, though.
That's the point. We're trying to see, like, what's Tariq's way. Ghost would have did that. Now, Tariq, do you think Tariq's going to get a name?
I mean, he's going to be Ghost, most likely. That's why they call it Ghost. But my point I was about to say was this. We saw Ghost at a certain point in his life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't know
if we're
watching, but what I'm saying is, like, okay, the first episode of Power, we see Ghost fucking off a nigga. Boom.
Yes.
Good, hard nigga.
Right.
We see Tariq get put in that same position and he don't really want to kill this person, you know what I mean? Murder ain't the first thing he trying to do, you feel me?
But he is a killer.
But again, that's my point is this. Who knows what Ghost was like when he was Tariq age?
Oh.
We know Ghost took out that main dude, but then after that, was he hesitant? Like, you know what I mean? Bodies gotta drop and you gotta be forced into certain situations and certain experiences by the time you become who we saw as Ghost in episode 1. So again, the trajectory of Tariq, he could be becoming literally Ghost, or he might go a different way. And that's part of, like you saying, the fun of, okay, we don't, like, we knew what Ghost would do in certain situations. We're still not too sure what Tariq will do in certain situations.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and that's for me, that's the fun of it. And also too, sort of, I'm digging it's not a triangle anymore, it's a square, isn't it now, right?
Yeah, he got the 3.
Fuck.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of dig all of this. I'm like, I want to tune in every week to see what's going on with Tariq.
With Tariq.
Oh, yeah, you know what
Tariq was one of the most hated characters in the whole series.
Well, for some reason, they gave the man a 1-gear, transmission, and, we upgraded him, and he's learned how to switch gears and shit,
I mean, I started feeling where his character was coming from during the latter parts of that series. Like,
okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Because I think I started even defending him sometimes on here. Like, you're like, you know what? I see where the homie coming from, but fuck if he ain't going about it the wrong way. And a lot of times you have to remember who's watching a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old.
Yeah, and that's hard. Like, because also, too, I felt like he went to, like, he he was in college. I was like, don't he have another year of high school, nigga?
Nah, he made 18 on one of them episodes. Remember?
Yeah, he did. Well, yeah, it's the one where he gets drugged, I believe.
Yeah. And he was mad because that goofy ass teacher made it about his dad. Did some great goofy shit. Yeah. But we can't get into every part of Power Book 2. You know what I'm saying? But I'm funny enough digging it. And Raising Kanan is coming soon as well.
Yeah, so you see the little mock trailer there for that.
Yeah. So that's gonna be next. Well, no, Raising Kanan's next.
Then
Tommy's show.
Oh, okay. Because I thought Tommy's show. That's what when I saw it and they were saying it's book 3. I was like, oh, I thought Tommy's show was gonna be book 3.
Funny enough, Tommy's show was supposed to be book 5.
Oh shit! Really?
Lorenz Tate's show was supposed to be book 4, and Raising Kanan was always gonna be book 3. But apparently they moved Tommy's show up.
Oh.
So here's gonna be 4 now. So it's gonna be Kanan. They want to make a whole freaking universe, power universe happening.
I'm for it. I'm just not as excited about some of the other ones. I'm not excited about Lorenz Tate's show, but just not that I'm not excited about Lorenz Tate. I'm just not really excited about that character. But I mean, they could do something. Don't get me wrong. They could create something that'll be interesting. But it's like that'll be. Yeah, it's not here yet. Yeah, it's not. It could be anything.
You gotta give me a great angle because the thing is this,
right? Exactly. That's what I need.
Book 2 had book 1 coming off, to jump off of. So that's what give you you already know these characters and shit. Book 3 is about the characters you know from. It's still book 1 on some shit. You getting a background on them. You know what I'm saying? 8-12.
Okay.
You get a background on them. So Raising Kanan, you still interested because everybody like Kanan anyway. So okay, how do you come up? Let's see where this goes. So that's gonna have a built-in audience.
True.
People love Tommy. So just even if you're not excited about the show, you're gonna have a certain intrigue about the show because you like Tommy.
Right.
Lorenz ain't got no angle or story that's currently making me want to see him the protagonist of his own show.
Exactly. Yes. What?
But they could make one.
Is there 5 books?
Yeah.
What's the 5th one?
It's gonna be Lorenz now. You gotta remember, Power's book 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Remember,
Okay.
Ghost is book 2.
Yeah, I in my head, I'm sorry, dude. When you were saying that, I'm like, yo, really, Power Book 1 is Power Book 2, right? I mean, it's just with a different dude. Like those motherfuckers, just like literally, nothing misses a beat when you get. Like you can literally watch that one and go into the next one, but you won't be able to watch like Power Book 2 and go straight into it. That'll be a different show.
But what I'm saying is, dog, I think it's apropos. Even the more we watch this series, that they gave it its own name. You feel me? Because even though it has many of the same characters from the first one, it's a different show. We watching a kid in college dealing with some shit versus a gangster. It's such different. It's not just this. Like if you killed off Ghost and you made Tommy the protagonist of Power in New York, then I get what you're saying. Because the thing that makes Tommy so interesting is he a fish out of water. He about to be in a whole new place, having to start from scratch. That's what makes it interesting for that character. If that character stayed in New York and was doing all the same shit, then I'm like, why did you even rename this? It's just Tommy now. You know what I mean? But no.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that it's Lil Man got different angles he dealing with. He got this this black family that's a crime family. He don't know what he dealing with fully with that. He got the professors and he don't realize one of them out to get him. He got the 3 chicks. It's like when you center it on him, it is a different show, but I'm glad it's still, they say Power Book 2. They didn't go, we're going to name this something different. And you're like, bitch, this is Power. Because that was some bullshit. If they didn't name this shit anything else.
I respect and agree with most of what you said.
What if they just called this Ghost? You'd have been like, the fuck? Why are you calling this Ghost?
Yeah, I would be.
What if this was Power Book 2? I mean, what if this was not Power Book 2 #, Ghost. It was just Ghost. And it was like a new show called Ghost. You'd be mad. You'd be mad.
But I think I'm also. I think my values may be a little warped or whatever, warped, if you will, because I'm more upset that you're calling this a new show with a lot of the same pieces from the other show.
But they're not calling it a new show, they're calling it a spin-off. They're acknowledging it's a spin-off because the original show is in the title. If they tried to sell it as a brand new show, then you would have way more of a point, bro.
Okay, fair enough. I don't really have a problem with it. I don't know, man. I can't. Yeah, it's the same show. Anyway, it's the same show. Same show, yeah. right. Conversation over. Same show. My question to you. No. One question before we move on. What do you think is the future for Tasha? Do you think she's gonna stick with the show as it moves along, or because I definitely think she's getting out of jail? But then my question is, well, what's left for you after that? What's that?
I'm nodding at you because you're answering your own question. That lady gonna get out of jail and she gonna get killed.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Maybe we'll find out in the next episode or whenever she gets out of jail or whatever.
I don't see her dying first season.
You don't?
Not first season. I don't know if she's gonna get out of jail first season. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. But I'm just saying, if I'm watching how Power does this thing, how the story goes, the irony of everything to put more fucking pressure and despair and whatever on Tariq is to lose his mom at some point. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't think he's gonna lose off the dump. Like I said, I think at some point she might not get out of jail till second season. I don't know, but at some point she's gonna get out of jail, and if she gets out of jail, she's gonna die. I don't know how she's gonna die, but she's gonna die. And that's gonna fuck Tariq up because he's done all his work to get this lady out of jail. He gonna get a little time with her too. And then she gonna fucking die. And now he has to really be the man because now he got to get out and take care of his fucking little sister. And his grandma. And grandma and get all, you know what I mean? So that's a whole different vibe because the thing is, he can't have, like at a point her character serves no purpose. Right now she serves a purpose still. Mm-hmm. But at a point, if let's say we get to season 3, what's there left for her to fucking do?
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
I don't think she will still be in jail for 3 seasons.
Okay.
You feel me? If she gets out of jail, like she ain't gonna really want him to hustle. Is she gonna get in the hustling game and be like opposite Mary J? Like what are we talking about here? Like what is there for her to do when she gets out of jail? If she goes street, she can't. She gonna be one of the strongest fucking. I don't know. There's many ways it could write it.
She couldn't. Yeah.
There's so many ways it can write it. But what I'm saying is like what just makes sense to me in story is 3 seasons max. She gets out probably season 2. She dies season 3 because people in this show fucking die. And that's what I thought you were gonna bring up earlier. Because like let's see this bitch go till season 3. There's gonna be a good few of them that we ain't gonna have around no more. Yeah,
more than likely. I don't see her dying in the first season as well, but I also just like you said, I don't see what else you do with her though when you have her out. It's like it doesn't make sense. Maybe you write her off. Maybe she goes somewhere. Maybe she goes off somewhere, takes the kid or whatever. I don't know. But I don't see them killing her in the first season. But I also don't see them ending the first season with her still in jail.
And that's my thing too. Are you gonna? Is she gonna just be a character that's always gonna be in jail? Because if that's the case, she's gonna become a guest star. Because we can't have 3 seasons. This nigga just find some random reasons to talk to his mom in jail every up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like like I said, there's not too far for that character to go unless y'all do some very creative things. And once again, writers can come up with some very creative things.
I mean, Power has surprised me on several occasions.
But they also don't tend to keep characters longer than they need to. Like that's one thing about Power. They don't Dexter you. Like one of the big problems with Dexter was like you knew who was never gonna die. That's coming. You know what I mean? Like that's spoiler alert for Dexter, guys. Where LaGuardia got killed. It was like that was really surprising because we didn't have no main character death since probably Mr. Surprise motherfucker.
LaGuardia was the
female captain.
Right, yes. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
You feel me? So it's like, because if you look at it, out of main characters on that show, Surprise motherfucker died in season 2.
That was a surprise, yeah.
And that was a surprise. That's when the show was still good.
Yeah.
The big season finale of season 4, which I refuse to spoil just in case anybody watches this show.
Yeah,
you know
please.
What I mean?
Right.
And that was a surprise. Then after that, you had no real main character deaths until season 7 and season 8.
If I feel like they give them a little, there's always a bit of triumph in the first couple seasons, but it's like that triumph, and the latter seasons comes at a cost. It's like, yeah, you won these first couple victories, but that chick from that dude that you killed way back in the beginning, she's still there. So it's like, I hope that is the case this time around. What does that mean for these characters? If we do get a victory, which will be Tasha getting out of jail, which will be Tariq not being put in jail for killing his father. It's like, well, what do we do with them after that? I don't know, but I'm sure they have at least a plan for the next 2 seasons. So we'll see.
They got some. Yeah, we'll see. My Rainey's Black Bottom.
My
dug it.
Yes, me as well. Haven't seen August Wilson play in a minute. Matter of fact, I think the last time I saw one, I think you were in it.
And
But
funny enough, dog, I have never seen this play.
Me either.
I read this play and I had the that Levy Gotta Be Levy monologue in my back pocket of monologues for years.
Word.
You feel me?
I was gonna say I had that in my notes that I've seen Levy's monologues like throughout my entire college career.
People do them.
Mm-hmm. People do them. Yeah,
that's one of mine I've been at, but I never seen the play. So seeing the play, man, Bozeman, oh my God.
Yeah, I
murdered it.
This was a play that was in a book that was being passed around when we were in college. That had a bunch of like African American plays in them, and it was one of the ones where I got a hold of this book, and I was like, I'm gonna read it because I came into college, feeling like I was kind of behind. Everybody else was so passionate and been having all of these deep dives in high school and shit, and here I am in
these deep.
Yeah,
dives.
they are. They're telling me shit that I've never fucking heard of. So I'm feeling like I gotta play catch up. So in freshman year you can't take any theater classes. You got to take all general studies. So I'm getting in where I can get in, and I'm reading August Wilson, and I'm digging him. And I got to this one, didn't finish it, did not finish it. But I thought it was okay. I was like, this is just what I'm gonna skip over. Blah, 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 blah. So I skipped over that one, and as I'm watching it this time around, it's kind of coming back to me. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. You never finished this, and you know how I knew I didn't finish it? Because I didn't know what was gonna happen when we got to the end.
Right.
But it was like it was so, I don't know. The thing that I find so interesting is when you find, how can I say that? Like seeing somebody who has command of words that were written whenever, like now, and make you believe it, like take you back to that time and that place, that rhythm, that speech, all that shit. It's like that's just a hard thing to do in my opinion, and it just was masterfully done by everyone here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's just it was dope. I regret. I wanted to look it up and actually go finish reading it because I just felt like this is a good time to complete it. But it was fantastic.
Yeah.
August Wilson has sort of a way of writing and a rhythm and stuff like that, and it's just like all of the. I just felt, I don't know, for me it was like I hadn't had an August Wilson experience in a while. That's what it is. That's what I want to say. Haven't had an August Wilson experience in a while. And this just sort of brought back all of that like passion and love I had for the theater, seeing this movie, play out or whatever. And I was kind of against film, theater being, done as film. I was kind of against it, or at least sounded like I was against it before. But like, I don't know. It's like everything that I loved was here in this.
I think that there's a new, I put new in quotation marks, so there've been plays in terms of movies.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But the way that Denzel is producing these, because it's so funny, George C. Wolfe directed this one.
Yeah, I know.
Trippy. But
right.
I think he's created a lane because this did the film better than Fences did the film, the theater to film translation, for me at least. When
I enjoyed it more.
Like, because I love Fences, you feel me?
Me too.
And I love plays, but I'm an actor, I'm a theater kid, so I'm a like it regardless. I'm gonna have a bias.
Mm-hmm.
I like this, and even still, some people is online saying, "Oh, Chadwick might have been overacting a little bit." Or there's a lot of stuff going on. Like it's August Wilson, man. He's known for his amazing monologues, his amazing dialogue, but he's wordy as fuck. If you about to be in an August Wilson play, prepare to talk. Prepare to get worked. Hair, my nigga. I've done at least 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers, and I got stripes, nigga. Dog. So Fences, you could tell like if they cut anything, it was minute, nigga. You feel me? You feel like they did the whole play and it was gone.
Right.
This one felt like even if they did do the whole play, they did certain tricks with film that made it feel not as, in a way, claustrophobic for someone that may not be as into the film to theater the theater to film translation. Mm-hmm. And I'm really feeling like the more that they do them, because he planned on doing all 12.
That's the plan?
That's the plan. He's going to do all of them. So I feel like the more that he does them, the more polished that they're going to be. But I feel like it's just its own lane. Like, I think when you start seeing more of these things get done, you're going to be used to the style of it. Because who's to say that film only get one style? You put on fucking The Outsider, and then you put on motherfucking Mad TV, and then you put on motherfucking, you know what I mean, Living Color, not Living Color, Living Single, and like different things have different tones, different styles, and who's to say that this theater mesh, film mesh thing can't be an interesting style and medium of its own as long as it look good, and as long as the acting is great, which everything hit on all. I was fucking with it, you feel me?
Me too.
And Chadwick is getting early Oscar buzz and something, you know what I mean? And he should. He murdered this, like, dude.
He did, but I mean,
that one monologue, even though I know he's dead, and some people like it's because he died. I'm like, no, son, that nigga, like, anybody that knows acting craft for real can see why that man is gonna be nominated. Who knows if he's gonna win? But it's like watching Delroy Lind doing The Five Bloods, dog. If you know craft shit, you know why. The craftsmen, the people in the game were blown away.
I agree. I will disagree about the Oscar situation because a great performance is common for that to just a great performance from an African American performer doesn't need to do much to get overlooked by the Academy. But if you pass. And you have a great performance. There's no way it's overlooked.
Generally speaking, if somebody dies and they do a great performance, they're gonna be looked at. Look at Heath Ledger. Look like that's
true. Right. Okay, fair enough.
You feel me? Secondly, 2021 coming up, where we got Oscar so white. Right now, black is so in. Even if that man was living, he was Black Panther. Do you really think that motherfucker was not gonna be nominated, regardless? Chadwick was going to get nominated. Like, I understand what you're saying, black performances getting looked over, but I don't think the Academy, I feel like the Academy got certain black actors that they just got their eyes on regardless. And I feel like, you know what I mean, Chadwick was in the club. You know what I mean?
I feel like saying that there's no way in hell he would have gotten a Golden Globe nomination or a SAG or whatever. Yeah, I think that's pretty, like, no, there's no fucking way he wouldn't have got one of those. But I feel like I don't know. I guess it's hard. It's hard to say.
Was too big.
It's hard to say. He's so close to the heart now, but it's like the
fact that he was Black Panther is like he was in one of the highest grossing films ever. It's impossible for him not to be on the radar. Is my point.
Absolutely true.
Like,
absolutely true. I agree with that.
I feel like this, if Coleman died and he was nominated, I'd be like, y'all wasn't studying no motherfucking Coleman Domingo. That nigga getting that best support nod because he died.
Right.
Mostly.
Okay.
Because I see y'all look over this man for 30 years. Y'all looked over Chadwick until he was fucking Black Panther in a way, because I'm about to say, you know what I mean, we noticed, okay, 42 was great and everything, but he really was that nigga after Black Panther, son. Like, come on, that's just another level. So I refuse to believe in a movie where he's exhibiting this much fucking skill. If they was gonna overlook him at the least. Now, I'm not saying if he win, it might be because he died. Who knows? But come on, nomination. They needed their tokens.
I feel they do, but they also need their representation too. Now here's my thing. Here's what I won't say. Only thing that I'm saying is if he was over, okay. So
Zendaya got an Emmy, bro.
If he was gonna, I feel like saying that it's a guarantee he would have gotten a nomination is what I don't agree with. That's the only that one aspect there. Is what I don't agree with.
The only way that I can agree with you on that point is just given the fact that because he's black, anything can happen. I give you that room. But what I'm saying is, it's improbable that
it is
Chadwick Boseman would have been looked over coming Oscar season.
I can live with that.
Given that they're so quick to be black allies and shit right now, they're gonna.
I know the climate now is just so.
What you're saying
so
was
many
very
things.
real 5 years ago, but now, my nigga, right now they're looking. Okay, what's the black performance? Because we don't want to look racist. Let's make sure we get two. Let's make sure we get two nominated, and then we're good. We're gonna have like 4 of the white people nominated because they even, I think, increased the amount of nominations. And I feel like so you get more people of color in there with all the white people.
You know
what I'm saying?
We're still nominating Lady Gaga.
Still like 6 white people, but we're gonna have 2 of you now. Okay, cool.
All right.
And I'm trying to think of over this year, like, okay, over the past year, 2020, what were the black standout leading performances? Male. Because Delroy got my supporting off Dunk.
Oh, I was about to say, besides the Five Bloods, everybody in the Five Bloods, the whole cast there.
Yeah, but like I said, like the lead was my dude from Wire, but I wouldn't give him the nod to be nominated for Best Actor.
Oh no! You know Best Actor, right? Yeah, no, Best Supporting.
Like,
okay,
Delroy
so Delroy
supporting off the Dunk, like he better get nominated for Best Supporting. I'm trying to say what black actors had really strong performances this year, and I know we've not seen everything that's come out.
No, but I'm trying to think of what did we miss though. What are we missing?
There's a lot of TV that happened. Yeah, I'll have some problems come anytime. Like a lot, I watched a lot of great TV this year. But like films, leading black actors. Like
fair enough. They're are you? Is your point that he doesn't have a lot of competition?
My point is, it might be that
I gotta agree with that.
It might be that I'm not realizing it.
Oh, okay, but, fair enough.
It might be that I'm not realizing it, but I'm also saying, now you got me looking it up. But I'm also saying that, I don't remember us coming to the mic being so moved by a leading black man in film in 2020.
Oh, okay.
And they got movies that's coming to my mind that had leading black men in there, but I didn't see them. Like I didn't see that one that had Aldous Hodge playing the football player. Did that come out this year? Brian something?
Oh
like
yeah, that came out this year. Okay. Yeah, I
think
it was.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good. Okay.
That Daniel Kaluuya and Keith Stanfield joint about the Black Panthers coming out, but that's gonna be 2021. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
They got Idris, Michael B. Was that joint with him and Jamie Foxx? Was that this year? The Justice one.
I feel like that was last year.
See what I'm saying? Like last year was 20.
That was last year. Yeah, it was actually last year doing Christmas. I thought.
You know what I'm saying?
Not Thanksgiving. One of those.
Because it's the end of the year thing.
Fair enough.
I don't. Like, did Anthony Mackie do something?
Him and I never saw it though. Him and Sam Jackson had a movie about the black bankers.
Yeah, I didn't catch that, but I heard it was a good movie.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't catch that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see that.
John David Washington led Tenet, but he was so mixed that they wrote an article about him recently about whether or not he's a good actor or not. That's how controversial he's becoming.
I need that article. What was their conclusion?
I didn't read the article.
Oh God, I gotta check that out.
I shared it. To read for later.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me look it up right now. Just out of pure freaking.
Because I was like,
I'm not bullshitting you. It's hilarious.
What's the verdict?
John David Washington criticized for being a very bad actor. No, this ain't the one I'm looking for, but that's another one.
Okay.
But it's becoming a thing attached to him. Like, is he good?
Is he really good, or is he just Spike Lee? And
so that's my point, man. When it's time to go down the black male actor leading rung, you know what I'm saying? This is a strong contender for and I feel like they gonna need black faces. They wasn't gonna overlook it. Dead or alive, they wasn't gonna overlook his performance.
I mean, actually, Dead or Alive. Sorry, I don't like say it like that, but he doesn't have any, like, unless I'm missing something, which, listeners, whatever, folks listen, tell us, but he wouldn't have a lot of competition. So like okay, I don't know, man. The Academy is so fucking it's so finicky, dude, and it's like I just feel like anything is possible. Like, we read them for filth for Oscar So White, but it's like
ever since
they're still in control, motherfucker.
They've been particularly kissing the black community's ass. Look at the image.
Everybody is now, though. It's like
that's my point. That's why I keep saying in 2021. Chadwick Boseman was gonna be nominated regardless, bro. It's Chadwick motherfucking Boseman.
When you know what honestly, I can't come up with a counter for that.
I don't know if he's gonna win, nigga, but
yeah, he definitely. I mean,
who knows?
I don't know. You might start a riot if you didn't.
I mean, he
I don't
might
know.
win now that he's dead. Now,
yeah.
I think he wins because he's dead. Hey.
Oh yeah, no, he will. He definitely will.
But I think no matter
they have to. It's sort of like a rule, though. You know what I mean? It's kind of an unspoken
rare
rule.
As hell for a posthumous nomination to lose.
Right.
You gonna make me look that up at some point. I don't know if that's a never though. Has it ever happened for a posthumous to lose? I don't know.
I don't think in our lifetime.
Not in our lifetime.
You know, maybe before.
You could be wrong. I want to look that up. I want to look that up. Not right now, but I want to look up. Has anybody that was nominated in death lost in their category?
Okay, yeah.
It's curious because
I mean,
I'll be pissed as fuck if this man get nominated. If I'm the person going against him, because I already know I'm not winning. Like,
everybody just would sort of. I mean, like, yeah, it's like you really wouldn't even get dressed up. You just get drunk.
What my nigga?
What?
If I'm the one that's nominated alongside for the year of 2020, give it to the dead guy. This is the 2020 movies, man.
I feel like so
I don't even want give it to the dead guy. Like he earned it. Earned it.
I feel like Delroy Lindo is probably going to be in the running. Or I would like him to be in the running. He needs to be, right?
He's going to be the one that gets screwed, I feel. I'm going to be mad about that.
That's what I'm saying. See, I'm sure, I don't know the man, don't know him, never met him a day in my life, but I'm pretty sure that if he had a say-so in it, he would say, I think, Chadwick deserves it. I'm cool with him going home with it. He'd probably feel that way.
I'm thinking he could be nominated for supporting.
Oh, you think Delroy would be supported for supporting?
Who's lead? That's nigga from The Wire, man. He's technically the lead of that.
No,
in The Five Bloods. Leroy, or whatever his name is.
Right.
Yeah.
You think he the lead?
He's the lead.
Nah.
Yeah, he's number one on the call sheet for that.
Are you serious?
Delroy's a supporting character in there.
What's Delroy's number?
I mean, either way it go, put it like this. Here's the type of character of, if you want to sell it as a leading performance, you could, but the smart money is putting him in that supporting category and let him shit on everybody else, because he's technically a supporting character. Like, he's not the protagonist of the movie. That's usually what they give to the lead. But again, depending upon how big the performance is and who else is in the atmosphere, that's how other performances could get haggled in. Because you got to remember this too. A lot of it's just political. These motherfuckers be going on damn near political campaigns to get, votes and to get people to see them. And for Delroy Lindo, for The Five Bloods, it'll be harder for him to get a leading actor win than a supporting actor win. And now when we throw the dead Bozeman effect in there, if I'm Delroy Lindo, I don't know if he's won the Oscar before, and especially if you haven't, bitch, if you gonna go get that supporting Oscar, that supporting Oscar, bitch, because I feel like it's wide open for him. But again, a lot of people might have strong performances that we didn't even see.
I would argue Delroy Lindo is probably. I don't want to. Yeah, I feel confident saying this, and I may be wrong, but I don't think he's ever been nominated. So it's like I think this will. Yeah, that'd be a better plan. If that's something that could be done, that definitely would be the better plan. I just have a hard time swallowing as a viewer, just like a viewer, like supporting.
He stole the show. Okay. He stole the show.
Yeah,
The movie, the story wasn't. He wasn't a sinner. Like, the sinner was a boy. And that's true. Started to stop with him. He got the family. He didn't want to survive. Like, he was the sinner. He was the protagonist. Yeah. So if somebody's going to go for leading the lead actor in the movie, you would nominate him. Again, you could nominate Delroy. You can argue for it. But you could argue for it. It's not a clear shot.
Or you could just go win in the
There's
supporting.
no argument in the supporting. That's my point. There's no argument. He was a supporting character in that play. In that film, he just put forth a leading man performance that stole the motherfucking show. He just stole the show. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sorry.
I get down with that.
But he ate that. But Viola did her thing as well, man. I love finding
yes.
Man, I love seeing the fact that when you find out her quote-unquote diva ways weren't even no diva shit. She was like that monologue where she was saying, no, these white people gonna do whatever they can to fuck over me. So no, they're gonna get me this Coca-Cola, they're gonna give me my water, I'm gonna make them do everything I need, because I know as soon as I sign anything off, it's like fuck me. Once they got the music, fuck me. So they gonna work for my shit. I was like, oh, yeah, man, it's all on her. Yeah. Kiss that ass.
Oh yeah, I definitely that whole aspect of it I respected. And that wasn't evident to me from the get go. You know, it just
she said that monologue that clicked. And I was because it was in the monologue when she said it.
Yeah, it was in the monologue, and then what happens at the moment where she's supposed to get paid, or she's supposed to she's supposed to get paid.
Solidified what she said in the monologue.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Well, for me, Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where it solidified.
She signed the papers, and she was right. You know what I mean? She was like, trying to fuck over me if I would sign the papers and shit. So because look what happened too. Look what really happened to Levy. That man was not paying for that music.
Oh yeah.
You really find out. He still used that man music.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's like this kind of reinforced those stereotypes that like white men in the music industry back in the day stole literally everything from the blues musicians of the time, and it's just like it kind of this is it, and it's like we're watching it and we see it and we're like, yo, dude, he is gonna steal them fucking songs. Even before it kind of became apparent to me that Levy's probably gonna spend the rest of his days in prison. I was
stab the white man.
Huh?
I thought he was gonna stab the white man.
You thought he was gonna stab the white man? I didn't know. Honestly, I thought there was a good chance he might stab Cutler. I didn't know why or how, but I was just like, yeah. I was just like, I thought he might.
Even more heartbreaking than it was Toledo because, especially when you watch it the second time, Toledo really wasn't. He
wasn't even looking for it.
He wasn't looking for it, but the thing is, they kept having. Like, him and Cutler kept bumping heads.
Right, yeah.
Him and Toledo kept having friendly spats. Like it's way more prevalent when you watch it the second time. Like, because once you see who kills who, it's like, okay, now you're looking at their interactions different. Like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? So, they would bump heads, but it was always light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just so trippy, the metaphor of the white man piss you off and you take it out on your brother. Like, that's what was the hit of everything in that film, like
that sucked. Yeah, that was heartbreaking. But like I didn't didn't know where that was gonna go. But in that whole moment though, when he's like you got those songs from me, and then he takes them and he's like, I'm just gonna take these now. And I didn't catch that till the second time around. He's like, I'll just take these now, my precious, and walks away. And then he comes back and he acts like, oh, those songs were kind of garbage. But I just gave them to you. Yeah, but I had a band play them. When, motherfucker? I just gave them to you.
Right.
It's like, but I know it doesn't suck. So I know it's
not. I'm still gonna pay me.
Yeah, I'm like, do not accept that money. Right. Dude, legally, if you don't accept the money, he's fucking stolen from you at this point. But the minute you take $5 a song, it's like $5 fucking dollars. Now, granted, I know $5 is a lot back then.
Way more than that.
Yeah,
off your song.
He gonna make way more, and I'm just like, fuck. And it's like you see the options. Like, put yourself in Chad's shoes. Like this nigga just got fired. You know what I'm? Well, I don't know if he got fired by the time he got the money. Was he fired?
Yeah, he was fired.
He was fired. Yeah. So I mean, nigga needed the money. You know what I'm saying? He probably didn't have no place to stay.
He needed the whole situation because remember, he thought he was getting his own band and all that.
Right.
So that's what make you more indignant when you're like, oh fuck y'all, I'm gonna be good, and then you realize, oh yo, parachute was not a parachute
at all. Your bitch was empty.
Fuck, bro.
Your bitch was empty.
That's what he said. I don't care about the money. He never cared about the money. I needed the power. I needed the position. I needed the access.
Yeah.
And that's what wasn't until we got fucked.
That hurt. Yeah.
And so then you take it out on his people, and then when you see that white band playing the exact music when it's all over, it's like, oh, you bitches.
I'm like, I'm having fucking Cadillac car flashbacks here, man. This shit is like, and I knew it. And I was like, well, maybe. I'm like, he gave him, how much money did he give him? Because he didn't just give him $5. But he said, I'll give you $5 a song. And the only one we heard him doing was the Jelly Roll. So that means there are more. So he gave him more than $5.
Yeah.
So he gave him
songs.
Yeah, he gave him more. Like, so that means this is the song we get to see.
Yeah.
But he's probably stole a fucking album.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, that hurt. That hurt.
And Levy's going to jail.
And Levy's going to jail. He's gonna enjoy his Jelly Roll in jail.
Yeah.
That fucking sucked. But yeah, man. Shout out to to Viola playing or channeling. I'm not playing. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Channeling her inner grizzly bear.
Yeah, she was masculine as fuck.
Yeah, it's like, and it made me want to watch the Queen Latifah Bessie movie because like I didn't know a lot about Ma Rainey in real life, and so this was all new to me, but it's like there was always this sort of beef, which is no matter who tells the story, there was always some sort of tension, beef, whatever you want to call it, between Bessie.
Yeah. They brought her up. That's like, don't Bessie sing that song?
Yeah. And it's like, I'm like, oh, okay, because I remember seeing in the Bessie, when tell it from her perspective, she kind of goes up to her as this like little girl who's like, oh man, I like the way you got all these bitches around you, Ma Rainey. This is nice. I want to do the same thing. And she was like, yeah, bitch, but when you ain't gonna never be me. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And then like she goes and does her thing and blows up, and it's like there's always something there, but it's just like, I don't know, that was always interesting to me. But the way that they have these sort of, for me, I got like flashbacks of Color Purple when she's outside and after the accident, and like all of these white people are crowding around, and she is like balling up against this cop who's like, let me tell you, this motherfucker got aggressive, and she's like, she just barrels at him like a fucking grizzly bear, and his ass just kind of backs down. But it's like, in my head now, I'm like, God damn it, that's the police, baby. You don't want to say that shit to him. But in that moment, he forgot he was a cop.
Yeah.
He forgot he had the power.
Bro.
And that shit was like amazing.
Especially, like I said, you take in the times, and the fact that she even had the gall. Fuck how he reacted. The fact that was even her move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I'm not scared. And by the way, you're too beneath me for me to talk to you. So tell him who I am. Tell him who I am. Tell him who he talking to. You better get him out of here now. Tell him who he talking to. And I have not seen anybody take a Coca-Cola to the head like that in a while. So shout out to Viola for that. All right, yo, you've never made a Coca-Cola look more delicious. So like for real, like I want a Coca-Cola every time I think about it. But yeah, she like Chadwick was really dope, right? But like I really kind of got lost in her performance, and I wanted more. I don't know. It's like I know that it was kind of all building, and we got like little pieces here and there, but somehow by the time I got to the end of it, I wanted more of that tension that Levy was bringing, and the like the way that Ma Rainey would just bat that shit down. It's like, yeah, you want to be in front.
Levy and Ma Rainey.
Me too.
Anything.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay,
it was like this tension brewing that we didn't get the full payoff for to me. But
but they're also too, they're both talking mad shit when the other's not around, and it's like, and you know that this nigga is putting his goddamn hand in the cookie jar when he shouldn't be. Like, we know this, you know what I'm saying?
He smashed.
Yeah, he smashed. And you know, but you know that like that shit is gonna blow up, and it's like, it does, but it blows up in a very professional way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I wanted the Tyler Perry blow up. I wanted
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes takes you to that close, and they're like, no, we're gonna make it reality.
Yeah. I mean, it's August Wilson, so I mean, like, you know who you're dealing with. But she said nigga in a way that felt like a nigger. At the end, when she told that man he was fired, like that shit was visceral. I mean,
to
she's like, like nigga, you fired.
Like, back in that day, they used nigga like that sometimes.
Oh yeah. I mean, everything about her, like I was fascinated by everything about Ma Rainey. Viola. I was just
But that's Viola being so fiery, Viola.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I kind of. Here's the thing, like. You said, let's talk Ma Rainey. I was thinking, okay. Like, I wasn't excited. I was like, I want to see Chadwick's last performance, but I wasn't in a rush to get to it.
Yeah.
Like, it was probably one of those things, like, if you hadn't said, let's watch Euphoria, let's talk Euphoria, I might have not watched it. Yeah, and I text me about it, I might have not watched it as soon as I did. But, like, this one, like, this here, I was like, man, this whole thing is just something, kind of what I needed. It was just what I was looking for, and I didn't know it. You know what I mean?
As soon as I see black faces, I say I gotta give it at least some kind of shot.
Fair enough, man. I know I am too.
Big up in Jingle Jangle, and I haven't watched it yet because I just don't be really.
I'm not really a musical guy.
I'm not big on movies based around holidays.
Oh, really?
For some reason, it's like I'll watch them, but they don't make me go, I gotta catch that bitch. You feel me? Scrooge might be my favorite holiday movie with Bill Murray. But I'm not the biggest holiday movie guy. But everybody said it was nicely done, so it made me want to see that just off of that.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
I want to see Soul. I haven't
watched it yet. I haven't sat and watched it yet either, man. I think my lady did. But everybody I've talked to really
love it.
Really loved it. Yeah, they really love it. So
the white reviewers, that's what I told you. I don't give a fuck how white people feel about black art, but the white people like it.
Okay.
But they're saying it's not the best of Pixar because Pixar's already set such a high bar, which is understandable. Pixar has set a high bar, and this one is very, from what I can see, culturally black. So y'all might just have a disconnect that we're unaware of, but we're not disconnected. I'm excited to check out Soul. So that's one of the niggas might have to talk about.
Definitely.
We should pause right here, and we're going to probably record Wonder Woman tomorrow.
Okay. That'll, what's tomorrow? Wednesday?
Thursday or Wednesday. I don't know. I'm lost on my days. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Okay, yes. Yes.